Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the Skywalker saga. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 is currently filming over in the UK by director J.J. Abrams. They're currently hard at work. Today, actually, Donald Gleason and Mark Hamill started working on Star Wars Episode 9 as characters Luke Skywalker and General Hux. Now, not too long ago, Donald Gleason was on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, and he was talking about Episode 9 and how it's very hard for him to, kind of like not slip and thinking about all these different things in his head of trying to keep everything a secret to himself. And this is what he had to say, which a lot of people are talking about right now, that could have very well given us a hint as to how significant of a character Luke Skywalker will be in Episode 9. So Donald Gleason had this to say. "I made the terrible mistake of reading the script. I know everything," he said. "The nightmare is falling asleep on public transport. The nightmare is you wake up on a plane and someone's dictating. You wake up and your mouth is shaping words. You wake up and you're like, Skywalker did this? And then you realize you don't know how long you've been speaking, and there's a kid filming, there's somebody writing it down, and because you're in the air, you say, we need to have a talk before we land. I can access my bank account." And that's what Donald Gleason had to say. Now, that comment had a lot of people talking about how Luke Skywalker could very well be extremely significant in Episode 9. And this also lines directly up with what we heard from J.J. Abrams, that of course, there's going to be a lot of prequel trilogy continuity going into this film apparently. And aside from that, Luke Skywalker will be treated in a very special way for the final film of the Skywalker saga. So with Donald Gleason's comment there, how he says the nightmare is you wake up on a plane and someone's dictating, you wake up and your mouth is shaping words, and you wake up and you're like, Skywalker did this? So a lot of people are now starting to think, exactly what did Skywalker do in Episode 9? Are we going to learn more about his past in the form of a flashback? Or maybe he does something in the form of a Force ghost? Now, I don't know if you guys saw Mark Hamill's Twitter just yesterday, but he revealed that he was actually going to start working today, and just yesterday he shaved his beard, giving us a potential new look at the character of Luke Skywalker in the movie. Now, we do know that they will be using de-aging technology apparently in this film. We're not quite sure if they're going to be using that on Hamill, but as far as Hamill goes, they will be using revolutionary technology on the actor, whatever that could be. Like I say, it could be anything as simple as making a Force ghost kind of like stick out more, pop out more for people when they go ahead and see this movie in 3D. It could be something as simple as that. But the fact that Donald Gleason, kind of like gave us a little hint as to what Luke Skywalker is going to do in Episode 9, it's going to be a significant thing in the movie. A lot of people are talking about Donald's comment right now, and how there might be a huge Skywalker revelation in Episode 9. Now, we do know that J.J. Abrams apparently has been rewriting some parts of the script these past couple of weeks or so. One of the major ones have all to do with Chewbacca, and of course we've also heard that apparently the third act of the film was a little tweaked here and there, especially for the character of Luke Skywalker. So guys, I'm very much interested to know exactly, what Luke will be doing in this movie. I think that we're going to get a really good idea of how much screen time Luke will have in this film, judging by when Mark Hamill is actually finished filming. So if he actually gives us a heads up and say, hey, I'm done for filming for Episode 9, let's say if it's, in November or even December from now, that tells us that he's got a pretty good role in Episode 9. So keep your eyes and ears open, guys. Very interesting stuff for sure, and I cannot wait to see what the Jedi Master is going to be doing in this film. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
God. like to move, we hear them moans again.